Hello world, this is Count Demonte Gamer, and I am here to walk you through a how-to of Minecraft basic controls. This is a video for the people who are just starting out Minecraft, and when you first open Minecraft, you'll be greeted by this screen. In order to play by yourself, choose single player, but if you'd like to play with other people, choose multiplayer. Now, in order to play with other people, you will need to go to add server and then put in that server's address. There is no other way to play with people unless you create your own server in single player and put it over LAN. Now LAN will let you play with anybody on that same internet source. But for our purposes today, we are going to be going and creating our new world in Minecraft. So for today, I will be playing in single player, and I will be naming my world Basic Walkthroughs, and it will be in creative. Now there are 3 different game modes that you can put yourself in automatically. There's creative, and you can do pretty much everything except for flying through solid objects. There's survival, which means you can't fly, you have health, and you need to eat and build a basic house to survive. And there's hardcore, which is the same as survival, except you've only got one life. Once you die, you can't go back into that world. But for my purposes today, I'll be playing in creative. Now in more world options, there's a world generator. You can choose to have structures or not. You can choose to have your world as super flat or super biome or amplified. Unfortunately, I can't play on amplified, but for today I will be using a default. I like to have cheats on for most of what I do in case I die and need to get back to where all my stuff is. And I don't really do the bonus chest because I don't exactly understand it myself. Now we're not going to be using seed generator for this world because I don't need to, but if you want to, just type anything random in there and it'll generate a world based on what you typed in. It's weird, but it works. So now that we have our world ready, let us create the new world and get to it. Now it'll take a little while to load because it's the first time this world is being built, so just give it a second, and once it is built, it will automatically let you in. Alrighty, so now that we have our world, there's just a few basic controls that you need to know in order to be able to play Minecraft. Your mouse is what's going to be able to make you look around. As you can see, I enjoy doing that quite often, and it can be useful for extreme survival. In order to break blocks, you'll want to use your left mouse button, and in order to place them, you'll want to use your right mouse button. To open your inventory, press E, and in creative, this is what it's going to look like with all your different types of blocks that you could ever need right here. And if you just want to look at all of them at once, press search items, and it'll give you absolutely every block. Now in survival, your inventory will look like this. This will not be there because you can't really destroy items in survival unless you have lava. But in creative, this will also allow you to put on armor that you find really cool. You will find that I'm not using the basic Steve skin. I'm using the Golden Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's. That is done via online, and I will show you how to do that during a different video. But for now, let's get back to it. So in order to place a block, I need to get a block first, and you'll want to place it with right click. Now to copy a block, you'll want to click down your mouse wheel, and if you're playing this with the mouse pad, I do not know how to do that one, so I'm sorry, but this is a walkthrough for if you have a mouse. Now in order to move, what you want to do is you want to use W to go forward, A to go left, D to go right, and S to go backwards. And because this is a game based on where you're looking with your mouse, wherever you are pointing is wherever you will move. Space is to jump. Sometimes it will let you up on the first try, sometimes it won't. So depending upon that is what you'll have to base your jumps around. And to crouch, you'll want to press shift. Now when you're crouched, it won't let you fall off a block, so it's a lot safer while you're going over like a land bridge or something. And while you're crouched, if you don't know if you can stay on those blocks, just try to go over and it'll show you or not. Now to run, you'll want to double tap W. Now when I say double tap, I mean press them both in quick succession. This will allow you to run, and it'll make your screen go weird, but that is how you know you are running. In survival, while you're running, your hunger will run out quicker than when you are walking, so use that knowledge as you will. In order to fly, what you want to do is you'll want to double tap spacebar. Now this is a creative mode only option, and you won't be able to do this in survival. But while you're flying, all the basics, the movement keys are still the same, but spacebar and shift change. While you're flying, spacebar will make you fly up higher, and shift will make you fall down. In creative here, if you fly up high and then stop flying, and to stop flying you just have to press space twice again, you will fall, but you will take no damage. In survival, however, you will take damage from most fall heights if it's more than 2 blocks. In this game, blocks are the units of measurement for distance. Now in real life, a block in Minecraft is approximately 1 meter long. So if you're moving at say 3 blocks per second, you'll be moving at 3 meters a second, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, in the game here we are about 2 meters high, which I could not move into feet if I wanted to, but we are about 2 meters high and we won't take fall damage in creative or survival from that fall. However, we would take fall damage in survival from this fall, because this is about 20 meters high. Alrighty, to drop a block, what you'll want to do is you want to press Q. That's going to drop your block, and that's going to also leave it hovering there really weirdly, like a piece of unobtainium from Avatar. And to pick up a block that's hovering there, you just gotta walk right over it. Now for the basic cheats that I generally use, I like to go toggle downfall, and that makes it rain. Now there are some weird videos of people that have made their rain a different texture in the bin, so it might show up like Patrick's upside down face or something. If you guys want to see me do that, I will do that for you, but I kind of want to do that now, so I more than likely will be doing that for you. And just to turn your rain off again, just type in toggle downfall. Now to switch between the different modes in creative mode, what you want to do is you want to go /game mode, and then if you press tab, it'll let you cycle through all the different modes. Now survival is what we were talking about, the no flying, no extra inventory. Creative is what we were currently in and what I'm showing you how to do. Adventure is where you have to break any block with what breaks the block. So an axe can only be used to break wood, a shovel for grass, a pick for stones and ores, and a hoe for farming. And then spectator is whenever you get into a multiplayer game and you die, you automatically go into spectator mode. This is what it'll look like. You'll automatically be flying really fast, and you can fly through blocks in spectator mode. Now this kind of lags out your entire computer, so I do this at your own risk. But as you see there, if you fly underground in spectator mode, it will also show you all the different cave systems that there are. And the light down there is lava. Now with lava, you really don't want to touch it because it will kill you almost instantaneously. And if you happen to die in lava, all of your items will be lost. And just for this walkthrough's sake, I will show you how that works. So I've moved myself into survival here, and here's some lava. I've got the 2 blocks, and I just dropped the grass and it is destroyed. I just dropped the stone and that is also destroyed. Now, as you can see in survival, you've got an experience bar, 10 hearts, and 10 pieces of roast. That is your basic health bar and hunger bar. And when you run, your hunger will run out faster than when you walk, and you'll know that you're starting to get hungry because the hunger bar will start to shake. Now with hearts, they don't really replenish unless you have food. But for this case right now, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you're burning in lava. So as you can see, I died pretty fast there, and it gives you a funny little message when you die. Your hearts will basically instantaneously deplete. You'll become on fire, and that's how you die in lava. Now if you die in lava with a whole bunch of items in your inventory, most of them will end up in the lava and destroyed. To respawn, just press respawn, and I am going to go back into creative now. So what I just did there was I went /G and I pressed tab. Tab allows you to siphon through all of the different cheats for that first letter. So game rule allows you to change how things work. So like the only one I really understand is do fire tick. Now fire tick is whether or not fire burns stuff. So if we go into here and if we search flint and tinder, or just flint, you'll find flint and steel. And if I currently turned fire tick off, so with that will become a permanent torch. Now if I go back to game rule and change fire tick to true, the tree will start to burn. And you can hear it starting to burn there. So that is how the fire tick works. I will be exploring the rest of the game rules as they come up, and for now, that is all that I'm going to show you for this walkthrough. I hope this has been helpful, and I shall see you guys in another video. Happy Minecrafting!